Hello, this is Marcus Guiliano from Aroma Thyme Bistro, chef on a mission. I am a chef on a mission, and you can find me at chefonamission.com. And thank you for watching this video and logging on and finding me. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd, and I want to talk to you about what I feel is very misleading, almost a hoax in a sense. A lot of us know that it's essential to consume whole wheat, whole grain products such as bread, pancakes, waffles, pasta. So we all know the importance of the whole grain itself. When you strip a grain, when you refine it, you take away literally 90% of the nutrients and the fiber, and you basically make it this substance that's like glue-like to your system, and very, very stripped of just life in general, and nothing's really in it. So a lot of us go out of our way and say pick up a loaf of whole wheat bread, and we pick up, whole wheat pasta, whole wheat pancakes, like I'd mentioned. But did you actually take the time to actually read what's actually in those products? There's not much whole wheat or whole grain in these products whatsoever. There are a few really, really good brands out there, but a lot of the brands, especially if you're walking into a grocery store, you have to be very, very wary. Going into a restaurant, I know for me buying products, we use a lot of whole wheat tortillas here at my restaurant. And we use 100% whole wheat tortilla with no chemicals. Recently, my distributor decided to switch brands because I guess they found an attractive price somewhere else, or something. They made them switch. And I spoke to the original company, and they go, "We wish we had our products in your distributor using still, because we did very well, and this and that." So, needless to say, the vendor switched, and I said, "I hope this isn't going to affect our quality." And no, 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 it's not going to affect our quality whatsoever, Marcus. We still have the product you want. They ship a product to me that is whole wheat tortilla. I look at the ingredients. Whole wheat's like the fourth, fifth, sixth ingredient down, because what these companies do is they list something called wheat flour. And a lot of people say, well, that's wheat flour. Isn't that whole wheat? I have to be honest with you, flour is typically made from wheat as opposed to rye, barley, other things like that, spelt. So they're just saying it's wheat flour. It's still bleached white flour. Wheat flour, when you see wheat flour on the ingredient list, wheat flour is still white flour. It has to say whole grain white, or whole grain wheat is what it's the terms you actually have to look for. So there's a bread there's also bread that I've seen very popular in grocery stores, and it looks very good. I mean, you look at it like, wow, this is nice and dark. It looks whole wheat. And here are the ingredients of this. It looks really good. It's actually fooled me before. I actually had to look at the ingredients. First ingredient, water, which of course, unbleached enriched flour. The fifth ingredient going down is actually coarse whole wheat flour. Then you have honey, malt syrup, cracked wheat. Then it says in small little print, less than 2% of the following: flax seeds, rolled oats, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, rice flour, and rolled oats. Those are the 7 most important things that they're actually touting. They're saying it's a whole grain, and those 7 things, there's less than 2% in the overall mix of everything. That's why I just feel that this is an absolute hoax when you actually look at the actual label compared to the actual ingredients. You can agree with me, right, Eric? I'm talking about whole wheat breads, whole wheat pastas, or whole wheat pancake mixes. There's not enough whole wheat in these.
It's a minority, usually not the majority.
Exactly. It's just not enough in these. So that's why I feel it's 100% hoax, and you have to actually read the labels. So back to the tortilla thing. The vendor sends me the tortillas. I call them and say, this is not the same stuff. So we send them back. I still have plenty in inventory, and I call 3, 4 other vendors. Even call a manufacturer directly that will deliver to me and say, do you have a whole wheat tortilla? Oh, yes, we do. They send me a sample, and again, you read the ingredients. The whole wheat is, again, the minority ingredient in here. So it really takes a lot of extra effort if you want to eat whole wheat, but we all know, like I said, we all know the reasons for it. But you really, really have to read the ingredient list over the thing that's on the actual front cover itself. Very, very important. So if you're dedicated to eating whole grains, whole wheat, just please take the time and read, because it can be very, very tricky. My personal favorite whole wheat products or whole grain products are stuff from Food for Life. They have their Ezekiel line of breads. Alvarado Street also has a line of sprouted grain. But back to Ezekiel, they use all sprouted grain. So what happens is they sprout the wheat first, or whatever they're using, the barley. Gets sprouted first. which sort of enriches the grain or improves the nutrition of it. And then they dry it, and they make a flour out of it, and then they make bread out of that. And these eco, you can find it in any frozen health food store in their frozen food section. My kids love it, and you can actually see it. It's nice and I don't want to. Gritty is not the right word, but it has a lot of coarse ground grains in it, which is really, really nice. And my kids have always eaten it, and my kids know no different. But here at the restaurant, we serve an Alvarado Street burger bun on our burgers, which is 100% sprouted wheat. That's then made like I said. And then our hot dogs, when we serve hot dogs in the summertime, we use the same exact bread. And then what we do for our bread here is Bread Alone. If anybody knows Bread Alone, they're up in near Kingston, New York, in Boyceville. They make a miche bread that's made out of 100% whole wheat that is phenomenal. Maybe when you walk into a bakery and something says whole wheat, you really just have to keep asking and asking, because Bread Alone does have a lot of products that are going to be mixed with white flour and whole grain, but this is, or whole wheat. This is the one product that they have, and it's their miche, M-I-C-H-E, and you can find that throughout the Hudson Valley and through New York City at health food stores, at Union Square, at the market there. I saw them last week, and I think Bread Alone has done a really, really good job. So, how to eat whole wheat. Hope that helps you. Thanks everybody for logging on. I apologize yesterday for the headphones. I thought I was actually improving the quality of the video. I guess there's some distortion or feedback or something, but we're back to the regular way today. No headphone, no headsets. So sorry about that. But I got a lot of good comments on the content of yesterday, so I'm going to leave that up there. And if anybody has any questions, drop me an email or leave a comment on the bottom here. Thank you. I'm Marcus Guiliano. I'm Chef on a Mission. You can find me at chefonamission.com. My email address is there. And thanks for logging on.